7 levels of video game addiction. If I were to take a guess what level I'm on, I would probably have to say I'm a 1 or a 2. I don't think I'm addicted to video games at all. Now, if we're talking about reading manga, if we're talking about that, it's a 6.
The 7 levels of gaming addiction. And now we've all played a video game before in our lifetime, unless your parents were just ops, unless you really hated them. So we all fall on this spectrum somewhere, and I'm sure you'll find out where you are throughout this video.
Let's see where we are on the
7
spectrum.
levels of gaming addiction. And we'll start with level 0 throughout this video. So here we go, the 7 levels.
Let's look at the difference between these two. Okay, bro, I look nothing like 7. First off, I won't get to within 10 feet of a monster. First off, I paused my game to be here. Does he have a lane dripping out of his eyes? What is he salivating for? Is that Genshin on the back? Oh yeah, I'm level 1, bro. I'm live on Twitch right now. Link is in the description, so you should come join. Because if you don't...
of gaming addiction. And we'll start with level 0.
Would I ever play Genshin? I played, I think an hour of it before. I definitely play it, but the problem with Genshin is it's one of those games that you can't beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a forever game. You play that thing forever, like a Warframe or something.
Friend's House Gamer. Now this kid, pretty gaming addiction. And we'll start with level 0. The Friend's House Gamer. Now this kid, pretty self-explanatory. He would go to friend's house and play video games. That's it. You don't own a console at this level, and you just play whenever you're offered.
Yeah,
and it's never at your own house.
Yeah.
It's literally impossible to get addicted because you don't even have a console or you don't even play. Now once you try it out at your friend's house or whatever situation it may be, you play the game for the first time,
and,
then you decide, you know what, I'm gonna invest in a console.
I need one of these bad boys.
You are now at level 1. Noob/carefree. Now I fucking lie at this level right here, bro. I used to be way up there, like level 5, which you'll see
I would say peak me was probably level 5. Peak gamer addicted Walker was probably level 5. I'm definitely down at 1.
But now I'd say I'm a level 1. I would just play whatever console it was whenever I felt like it, which isn't really often. My first time playing was a completely different experience than it is now. I remember the very first day I was introduced to a console. We got the Wii for my dad's birthday. This was not for my birthday. And of course, I was really confused as to what it was.
I got the Wii for my birthday.
But the fact that you could choose what you do in the game, to my little Timmy mind, that was so amazing. But
I had, what was it, Madden, like either 10, whatever Madden had Peyton Willis on the cover, bro. I had that on the Wii, bro. That was my thing. Tony Hawk on the Wii. Yep. I had the little skateboard. Yep. Man, the Wii is just peak gaming, bro. Peak gaming. If I wasn't on the Wii, whipped out that DS with Pokemon Black on it, just straight vibing.
In reality, yeah, no shit. You can do whatever you want with your time. But apparently, it was like endless opportunities in Mario Kart Wii for me.
And
once I unlocked Diddy Kong, nope. All right, goodbye. I fell in love with playing video games. Like, me and my Wii, like, the Wii was my fucking wifey, and we were about to get married and have a ceremonial-ass wedding. Okay, anyway, I'm getting off topic. But once you play on, like, a sort of schedule, like, you start to play,
I was on the
let's say,
PS2,
like, an hour
like,
2
every
hours.
so often.
You are now on level 2. You
yeah.
get on with the homies fairly consistently, and now you spend a bit of time playing. It could range from, like, an hour to 2 hours, like I said. If the game has a huge skill gap, well, you're not going to be good at it yet. You're not going to be an absolute nerd at the game or whatever it is. You know, you're pretty content with where you are.
I will say with Marvel Rivals, I probably got, when I was playing it a few months back, I definitely got up to a 5. If y'all know My Hero Ultra Rumble, bro, My Hero Ultra Rumble, high key, like I was a level 6 on that game. I'm not gonna lie. My Hero Ultra Rumble had a grip on me for a minute. I was a 6 on that. I think Ultra Rumble was like the most I've played a game and enjoyed it in a while.
Skill level, and you don't really care to improve, which honestly, you know what, it's probably better, or else you will fall into
My Hero Ultra Rumble
to the trap of level 3.
I think it's because it was not a serious game. I think that's what it is. I can't do games that have a competitive mode and people are actually competitive. Like, I wouldn't dare do a Valorant, you know? Like, I need a game where the skill gap isn't that high so I can just enjoy myself no matter what game I'm playing.
honestly, you know what? It's probably better. Or else you will fall into the trap of level 3. You start to get a little bit competitive at the game. It's nice to be competitive in situations. You know, you're just going to be a bum and get nowhere in life if you're not. And this stage, you want to get to the top. You want to beat the game. You want to get to a high rank. You have the goal in mind to catch them all in fucking Pokemon, whatever it is. Because there's something about it.
I remember one night I stayed up. Bro, it was a summer. I think I spent 18 hours looking for a shiny Pokemon in X and Y. Pokemon X and Y. I spent 18 hours. I found it. It ran away. I think I was looking for an Abra. It's teleported because I didn't catch it on the first. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm getting mad.
Just gives you dopamine, just getting these accomplishments in the video game, which honestly was, now looking back, is kind of weird. You know, I thought I'd get dopamine from accomplishing things like in real life, but I guess to me as a little Timmy, it was all about the game, collecting them Pokemon, try to unlock all the characters in Mario Kart, which is when you start to play like
I was at level 3 in probably Call of Duty days. I was at level 3 when it came to like Black Ops 2 and I was trying to get camos. Yeah, Black Ops 2, I was a level 3. I was probably a level 4, depending on how he describes level 4. I was level 4 for Black Ops 3 Zombies, but we'll see.
3 hours a day. Now, I don't know the recommended amount or whatever it is, but I would not recommend passing this level, me personally. Because some people at this level begin to rage, especially when you get really attached to a certain game. You'll start to rage at it more. Oh, fuck! Every time
I think you can be level
Mario
1 in
Bros.
rage.
I would just plunge onto the couch.
I think you can be level 1 in rage,
bro. I don't know. It was really harmless rage. But now we go on to level 4, which is where the toxicity begins. This is where some people begin to start raging. Now, if the game is a giant skill gap, it's like fucking huge. They're gonna grind, they're gonna be on that John for like a while, and they're still gonna suck. And they're gonna suck because, well, it's a huge learning curve, and I'm sure they're determined to get better at the game, so they're gonna get mad. And they're gonna keep making the same mistakes over and over again. I blew 2 elixir again. Oh, no, please,
chuck it.
please,
Chuck it.
no,
Chuck the phone.
don't get the
Chuck
towel.
it.
No!
Chuck it.
And of course, yeah, this guy's, oh wow, what a loser. This kid's doing his little hee-hee-ha, thinking he's all that in a fucking bag of chips because he won a game of Clash Royale. Dude, who the hell are you screaming at?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. But when I start to care so much about a video...
when they add emotes to competitive modes and you can just see them emoting after you die, bro. No, that's horrific, dog. That's bad. That will piss me off. I'm like, bro, he really doing this? So I'm like, I need to get my get back. I have to. Like, teabagging never made me that upset when you get teabagged, but an actual emote, that's a different thing.
Game, just the rage would just begin to build up more and more. And if you have like a competitive nature like I did with the game, like you want to be the best. So some people are just gonna get bad, and I happen to be one of them. Now there were other games like shooter games. Now these set me off the edge, bro. Oof. Although them John said rated M, yeah, I was not mature enough to play them, Jonathan. So let me tell you. Because at level 5, you begin...
Nah, COD would piss me off because I'm shooting this person. I'm counting the hit markers. How did I get 5 hit markers? Bro isn't dead yet. How many bullets does it take? Bro, I think I was at level 5 on Destiny. But Destiny didn't make me rage. But I think I was at level 4, level 5 on Destiny 1.
Become very competitive at a game, and this may cause some rage, a lot of rage.
I didn't rage at Destiny,
bad days where you're playing like shit. At this level, if you're not cooking at like every second of the game, it's a big deal. Now, I was heavily addicted to a few games in my time, like Fortnite and Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh,
it was bad, so bad.
If you're addicted to Rainbow, I already know you were just bad vibes, bruh. Being addicted to Rainbow, that's one of your main games. I know you're bad vibes.
You know, all I would think...
Dragon Ball Legends made you rage quit? Is that the mobile game? Bro, Dokkan Battle would piss me off with all my roles, and I would never get who I want. I had to download the Japanese version because they got so many more stones, and I could finally get the characters I want, bro. But the English version of Dokkan, I don't know how it is recently. I played Dokkan like 6-7 years ago. I didn't even do that on purpose. It's just in me though. It's just ingrained in me. But it's been a minute since I played Dokkan, and when I was playing, bro, English didn't get no stones.
Think about was Rainbow Six Siege and getting my rank up, or Fortnite and getting the W's or whatever it was. Those two games I specifically remember because it was my freshman year. And this for me was probably peak video game addiction. And now I was getting close to like streamer hours on the game. It was getting bad, even though I was making no funds, none. I was doing this shit for free.
How often
bro.
do y'all think y'all game
like
a day? How often would y'all say y'all game a day? 1 hour? 8 hours a day? Go outside. 8 hours? I'm not gonna lie, 4 hours a day. Okay, let's say you have work or school that day. How often are you playing? Let's say you have work or school. How often are you playing? Because it's summer, so summer is like, it's like adjusted 2 to 3 hours. That's not horrible. That's not horrible.
Out of my friend group, I don't even know. Like, I just wanted to be the best, like no one ever was. At this stage, I wanted to be like the talk of the friend group. I don't know, because we would all be squatting up or whatever it was, playing duos. Maybe I wanted to get a high rank for bragging rights or something. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah, guys, I'm a platinum in Rainbow or whatever. Or I got a 70 kill win. We would all try to one up each other on the game. Basically, that's how it would go. Well, for the ones who were competitive. So if you had a competitive team, if you were like playing a team game, they will get on your head if you're doing ads, which will just create
I can't do competitive. I don't think I ever could do competitive team games and like be in a call with a team, because they care a lot more than I do. Like they care so much more than I do, bro. I'm just trying to not get stomped out. Like, I'm okay with losing as long as we don't get blicked, but they're trying to win with their heart and soul. I'm just like, I don't care that much, man. I'm just trying to vibe.
Bomb. What did you say? I can't hear you down there. On the bottom of the leaderboard.
I had one friend who would yell. He would.
You ain't doing shit for this team. I'll tell you where the bomb is if you get a kill. Competitive team games are crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If your team composure...
But it's so funny at the same time. Like, if you have like only two or three people serious on your team, it's hilarious hearing how mad they are in contrast to the rest of the team who just don't care as much. Like, it's hilarious.
Gets fucked up like G, bro. You're screwed. It's just gonna be rage central in that, John. No one's gonna have like that right mindset. Nothing's gonna happen. Now at level 6, we have the professional. This motherfucker either is a professional making the bread, which, you know what, I fucking respect that. W grind set. That is pretty cool that you can make video games.
I definitely probably capped it around level 4 or 5.
That's pretty fire. But if you're that one motherfucker with TTV in your goddamn name, knowing damn well you don't stream on Twitch, who the fuck are you? And every
Does
time
anyone do that, Chad? Any of y'all
we would
do that?
check to see if they were actually a streamer and see if they're like an actual active streamer. And if they were, oh, you bet we would troll them. And now there's this other thing that we would all laugh about, which is why I never got past level 5, was because there was this thing that Ninja did with like gaming stretches, energy drinks, and all this other shit. And I promised myself I will never stretch before a video game, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I never drank G Fuel to enhance my reaction time by like 0.02 seconds, because it's got a ton of caffeine in it. That shit will give me the jitters. And yeah, level 6, you'll start to drink caffeinated drinks to enhance performance, gaming stretches.
The thing is, like, I knew people who were level 6 treatment, like they would treat it like level 6, but they were level 3 gamers. Like, they were not good, but they would act like they're a level 6. You know what? They were a facade.
1, it's your job, or 2, you're a wannabe that doesn't even grind. Like, how can you even expect to blow up if you're not even streaming or posting videos, whatever? It's like, you gotta be consistent, bro. Just f***ing around playing the game isn't gonna do shit for you. Now, for content creators, this is where they stop, because, well, they have a life. And this is where most people should stop if they've even gotten to this point.
Yeah.
And now we're at level 7. And this isn't where it stops. This is not the max. There is a level infinity. But at level 7, this is where gaming begins to get in the way of life. All right, this is no longer a hobby. This is your life. Now, you were slowly spending more and more time as the levels went on, but now it's your entire life. When you start to miss important things for the game, or your whole day revolves around the game. And if you even do go outside, you will be repping the gaming merch. I paused my game to be here.
I don't know many.
I
don't know any.
Look at Sheldon. He's dripping. Yeah, they will have some fit on like this. And this is where
I definitely feel like, do y'all think streamers who game fall closer to level 6 or level 7? Which one do y'all think they fall closer to? Like the competitive gamers, like the Marvel Rivals, COD gamers, like which one do y'all think they're closer to? Because I think they're closer to 7 than 6, to be honest. I think they're closer to 7 than 6 because they'll play the same game for 8 to 12 hours every day or every other day. That's level 7.
Moderator timing begins, they start to gain a fair amount of weight, and the pudge, they start to get some pudge in their life. And then they begin to neglect hygiene and all this other stuff for the game, so they get the maximum amount of time possible.
Period.
They
Gotta
just throw
be efficient.
self-care out of the window at this point. They put the game over themselves at this point. Poor sleep, poor hygiene.
Why do you need real women when you have real dating sims? You're spitting, Walker. You're spitting.
Hygiene, poor self-care at this level. But at level infinity, it gets far worse. Now, this level I'm going to refer to as the Sam level or the Eric Cartman level. Now, these are two characters from TV shows I used to watch. I still watch South Park. But Total Drama was a classic. Now, this motherfucker Sam had a DS everywhere he went. He had that shit on him.
That was me at like the age of 5.
Some motherfucker could have been getting eaten by a bear next to him. Bro still be playing his video game, bro. And there was even one episode where he saw the guy universe as a digital reality, and that's opened
valid.
my eyes a little bit. Like, maybe it's a little bit more than a hobby for me. Now, at the Eric Cartman level, there was one episode in South Park. This dude gamed till he fucking dropped. You cannot tell me this setup in this face does not speak true gaming addiction. This dude wanted to beat some like Discord mod ass loser at a game. He literally grinded 24/7. He pissed and shit in a bucket. It was pretty rough, but
I had a friend who peed in bottles when the restroom was 10 steps from his room. I don't know why you need to pee in bottles when the bathroom is over there. Like I can dang near see it from the room. I can smell the last person who used it from here. You don't need to use bottles. Just get up.
it was a funny episode nonetheless, but yeah. And what did we learn from this, the duck? Mish. Well, it's an addiction once it starts to get in the way of your life. And you get mad over the smallest shit on the game. I know you enjoyed. Click it. Go follow my Instagram and peep the Spotify podcast.
I've never been one.
Yeah, it's link in description.
I've never been one to be a level 5, 6, or a 7. I don't even see myself getting to that level again. There has to be some crazy fire game for me to even get close to even thinking about being on that level. And then it needs to be streamable so I can play it with y'all and not feel guilty. Because when I play games too long off stream, I'm like, dang, bro, they really could be vibing with me right now. And I sulk and then I sit, I'm like, dang. Well, time to get back to it. Dang. Oh, well. Like, that's how it goes. Amazing video, the duck.